considerable significance, great consequence. It looks as though we're going to have a great turnout, such has been the level of enthusiasm generated once the fixture was announced. There is still movement in the crowd, plenty of people yet to take their seats. The roads outside very, very busy, particularly around this time of day. So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. This is the perfect game for all parties. Can he put it in? Fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Son Heung-min. He's found a way through, and there's his chance to lead the counter, and that's a real chance! Bissouma. It's Johnson. Bissouma, gently done.
That is as far as they're going to go.
Lindelof. Now Ugarte. Casemiro. Moved on forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Goalkeeper's ball. Pedro Porro. It's Johnson. Proves too strong. Højlund. Ugarte. Ahmad. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Great ball, it's Fernandes! Casemiro, and it's Shaw. Now Ugarte. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Garnacho. Richarlison gets a foot in here. Richarlison absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Has a shot! Terrific save from the keeper.
Richarlison is offering a right smile there.
Bayindir punts it upfield. Out to the left it goes. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Away from immediate danger. That is lovely. Swung in towards the middle. Romero with the clearance. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pedro Porro. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shaw. The Red Devils. It's Casemiro. Oh, Red, nice interception. He's had a shot! So, what can they make of this? Pedro Porro. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's felt that. That's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Well, the whistle's gone, what's he given? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Clear away. India deals with it effortlessly. This is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. Hoyland. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Toro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now the breakaway. Oh, really good feet. Ugarte. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Can the men get rid without sophistication? And it's played forward. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot proves just a little bit. Diogo Dalot, he's got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Manchester United! The breakthrough strike! One perfect ball, one perfect header.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything
Goal
he
for
had.
Manchester United. After 18 minutes is number 8, Bruno Fernandes.
United take the lead, 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
And it's Son Heung-min. Bissouma.
Tottenham Hotspur really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pedro Porro tries a cross. And he's gone looking for safety. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Out to the right. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Son Heung-min. Opts to play it back. And that has been clubbed away. Sarr. Oh, delicate chip through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's hoisted clear. Opts for safety. Casemiro. Diallo wins the duel this time. To Bruno Fernandes. Looks to the other side. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tottenham tries to clear. Ugarte. Tottenham with the clearance. Son Heung-min. Sa.
Sure, he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Manchester United finding their passes. Here's Højlund. Oh, he's burst through. Good read, needed to be. He's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Ahmad! Now, who's going to be first to this? Has a goal! And it's Shaw. Swung over into the middle. There's the hit! Straight down the keeper's throat.
Ahmad really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told. He knows.
Long ball looking to counter. And he can clear it away. Bruno Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now Ugarte. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Plays a delicate ball. Tries to get it clear. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. De Ligt. Forward it goes. Turns back here, probably the best option. Shifted upfield. And managed to get it away. Richarlison. Sa. Spread out to the left. Fiddles it through. Son Heung-min. Aimed in towards the centre. Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho. To Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt. Forwards and with intent. Romero. Bentancur. Bissouma. Richarlison. He's clearing after that one. Ahmad. And Casemiro. Casemiro has created one goal already. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Son Heung-min. Laid out to the left flank. Bayern will lay claim to that. game forwards. Shaw. Shifted upfield. Well read. The danger is averted.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Son Heung-min. Done so. Not Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min has been caught there, it's a foul. Danger averted for now. It's gone for a throw-in. Bissouma.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Moved on forwards. And here's Richarlison. Played out to the right. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that has sent him sprawling. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And it's played forward. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's played it in low. Sarr. Romero. 5 minutes till the break. Forwards and with intent. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Johnson gets a good foot in there. Ugarte with a definite foul there. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Run loose here. He's in here. No foul, says the referee. Nacho. Bruno Fernandes. Sarr. Played out towards the right wing. Pedro Porro. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
There will be a minimum of 1 minute of added time.
Excellent interception. Son Heung-min. And it's Son Heung-min. Now Sarr. Diogo Dalot. And that'll be the final action. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
To meet Nathan, thank you.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
off we go once more.
Tottenham Hotspur don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Sa. It's Son Heung-min! The second goal to a spectacular start! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Goal for Tottenham Hotspur. After 46 minutes. Number 7. Son.
Tottenham grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Garnacho. Oh, this is a... And the shot!
That's a little unfortunate. We had a lot of people worried then.
Bissouma. Pedro Porro. It's Bentancur. Son Heung-min. Now it's Rishi. He's had a hit! He's there to get it away. Shaw. Bugatti. And De Ligt. Son Heung-min. And done so. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, important interception. Diogo Dalot. Bugatti. And it's Casemiro. Garnacho. Diogo Dalot could try up to meet it. Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Oh, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header. And if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Sa. And Son Heung-min. Oh, he's found some space here. Clearly not happy with that. De Ligt. And it's Casemiro. Forward it goes. Shaw. Garnacho. out to safety. Richarlison. Spurs looking to pass their way through. Interesting ball. Decent hit!
Isn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Tottenham Hotspur really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Gets it away. Bentancur. United can start a counter here. Oh, well played. Danso. And it's Son Heung-min. Over to the left. Son Heung-min. And it's Son Heung-min. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Sarr. Bissouma. Just deflected behind for a corner. De Ligt is there, and he can get that clear. Bentancur. And he's got a hit! They've played it short. Son Heung-min, promising cross. Chance! He's got one there. He's heaved it away. Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
There's the clearance. Sarr. And here's Son Heung-min.
If the shot's got in the stadium, can you please make yourself known to the nearest steward? Thank you.
Foot in.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Laid out to the left flank. Laid back in. Tottenham Hotspur finding their path.
That's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Spot on, Peter.
No, that's been intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. Here's Højlund. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Diogo Dalot. Played in by Dalot. Danso gets good distance on it. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Now the finish! can get it clear. Played out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Richarlison. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Spread out to the left. Now who's going to be first to this? Played it again. Heads it!
To happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
And we have substitutions taking place.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Bissouma. It's Johnson. Oh, good spread. Out for the throw. And goes back. He can get that clear. Richarlison. Very nicely done. Played into the middle. Lindelof can great hits! Out. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Johnson. The Red Devils can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked destined for a goal.
Gently done. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Garnacho! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now there's a fine ball. Back in once more. Great leap!
Plenty of moving parts to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Moved on forwards. Diogo Dalot. And it's Shaw. Garnacho. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Commit. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Shaw. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Son Heung-min was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Bissouma. And it's played forward. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Some really good ball movement.
Tottenham Hotspur really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Manacho. Diogo Dalot. And it's Shaw.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Ugarte. Manacho. Looking tidy in possession here. Mount! In for the follow-up. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Look of amusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Goal for Manchester United. After 79 minutes is number 9.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength. Done so. Now Romero. Mount. Diogo Dalot. To Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Shifted upfield. Here's shapes to shoot! And it's been taken short. Shaw with the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Van de Ven. Diogo Dalot. That's Mount. Forwards and with intent. Done so. Bissouma. Played out to the right. Pedro Porro. Here's Bissouma.
Deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
After 84 minutes is number 9, Richarlison.
The Red Devils have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Great defending, strong and determined. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
This is now creating a nervous atmosphere. The fans simply want the ball at the other end.
Shaw. Ugarte. Licked. Diogo Dalot. Forward it goes. Cleared without complication.
Manchester United probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Bruno Fernandes.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Nicely intercepted. Ericsson. Shaw. Played to Casemiro. Diogo Dalot. Mount. And here's Højlund. Shot at goal!
The fourth official has indicated
defending of the desperate variety. Done so. There will be 4 extra minutes. Now Son Heung-min. Sarr. Aim forwards. Bentancur. He's a sharp little ball here. That's good play. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro tries across. He's got to be in here. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Son Heung-min plays it short. Ugarte and Lindelof. Referee's given a throw. And that has left him in a heap. Bentancur. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Cross goes in there. Tries to get it clear. Fence has got rid of that. And that is that.
It's a message from Caitlin Kennedy, please.
Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Alejandro Garnacho, will inject a nice thrust into this team, as well as an element of unpredictability. You never quite know whether he's going to cut inside or whether he's going to look to hit the byline. And he can be a real threat. But what I really like about him is that he always comes back for more. He has the appetite to keep at it, and I like that.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Ugarte. Casemiro. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking tidy in possession here. That's very neat. And he's in on goal. Oh, nice touch. Danger averted for now. Diogo Dalot. Ugarte.
Ugarte made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Bentancur. Now Sarr. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lindelof. Garnacho. And it's Casemiro. Ahmad. Damso gets rid without sophistication. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. That's tidy. Shaw just loves to go forward whenever he can. Foot in, and he has been fouled there. Bentancur. Sarr. It's Bentancur. Bissouma. He's tried one! He's done ever so well.
Bissouma really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ugarte. And here's Højlund. Big chance! Lovely. Disappointed with that. Chance here to counter. Bissouma threads one in. He's found some space. Cleared without complication. Here's Bissouma. Now Van der Ven. And it's Son Heung-min. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, shooting chance! Pedro Porro tries across. Ugarte is there and he can get that clear.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Ahmad. Garnacho! He's engaged and on fire. Van der Ven. Damso, who's on the run down the left wing. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Diogo Dalot. And he's forced to go back. Casemiro. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Shaw. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bugatti. Played in deep. Opts to play it back. Johnson. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's been very lively at both ends.
Garnacho. Shaw. The Red Devils couldn't do a whole lot with it there. Good sharpness in their passing. Forwards and with intent. Spurs have it back and they can go again. Diallo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Danso. Now Sarr. Danso. Sudden chance to counter. And it's played forward. And it's Shaw. Shaw. Showing good feet. Pedro Porro gets it away. Now there's a fine ball. Great hit! Goal! Manchester United! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Goal for Manchester United. After 22 minutes is number 8, Bruno Fernandes.
United take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Johnson. Danso. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's hoisted clear. That's been won straight back. Oh, sweet feet. Here's a little line. Played into the middle. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Shaw.
Tottenham Hotspur really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Garnacho. Shaw. Now Ugarte. That is good strength. He's in space and looking for options. A real chance if he can get through. And the cutback is Højlund. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. So, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Romero. Bentancur. Forward it goes. And out to safety. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shifted upfield. Garnacho. Ugarte. And Lindelof. Aim forwards. It's just beyond his reach. Bissouma. Pedro Porro. Half an hour played now. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Bruno Fernandes. It's Fernandes! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bruno Fernandes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And that has been clubbed away. Tottenham Hotspur can start a counter here. This has gone, that's foul. Lindelof gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Ahmad. And De Ligt. Ugarte. Gently done. Hits one! Great lead!
Casemiro did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Romero moved on forwards. Lindelof. Ahmad. And Garnacho. And it's Shaw. Now playing for the ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, that's neat. And the men getting this one clear. Johnson. Now it's Richarlison. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Son Heung-min might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
Romero. Son Heung-min. Bruno Fernandes looking to add to his goal. Played out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Ahmad.
Tottenham Hotspur certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And he's gone back, and he's had it out!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Sarr. Diallo wins the duel this time. Garnacho. The Red Devils finding their passes. Pedro Porro. Johnson. And it's Son Heung-min. He's going for goal!
Look, I'm sure you'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Played towards the other side. And Dallo. Son Heung-min. Richarlison. Back into the middle. Climbs up big! Really should have been made to pay.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Casemiro. Passing is crisp and sharp. Diogo Dallo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Lindelof. Garnacho. And it's
The fourth
Shaw.
official has indicated there will be a minimum of
Garnacho.
1 minute of added time.
Played in by... And the finish!
It's good delivery, though. Clearly trying to draw the goalkeeper into an area he doesn't want to go.
That'll be the last at the end of the first half. Both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Please come to reception.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence, and not rush into mistakes.
And the game has already resumed here.
Tottenham Hotspur need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
He's fouled it there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Tries to get it clear. Back when it goes. Johnson. Now Pedro Porro. Romero. Now Sarr. Van der Ven. And Danso. And here's Son Heung-min. Goes down, but nothing given. Diogo Dalot. Ugarte. Gently done. Great defending, strong and determined. Spread out to the left. Bentancur clears it away.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too...
Got a shot away!
Bruno Fernandes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Son Heung-min. Hoyland. That has been cut short. Romero. Here's Bissouma. It's Bentancur. Sarr.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Diogo Dalot is onto it in a flash. Casemiro. And Lindelof. And it's played forward. And it's Shaw. Cross goes in there. Big chance, corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Shaw. Johnson. Now it's Richarlison. Bentancur. Thinks one through. Gets another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Shaw. Played in with accuracy. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Danso. Now Van der Ven. Johnson. Pedro Porro. And that's aimed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Casemiro. Tottenham still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Short, towering header! Just couldn't throw it in.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Bissouma. Shifted upfield. Shaw. And Dalot. Son Heung-min. And that's another good win of the ball. Chooses to go cross-field. Ah, such a clever touch. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Now, can he find a finish? And now they can spring out of defence.
The red car obstructing the main entrance. Please remove the car as soon as possible. Thank you.
Created one goal already. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's going to go a long way. Ahmad. Ugarte. Oh, it's come loose. Son Heung-min. He is just caressing the ball. Looking for the runner. Now here's the massive lead. Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And it's Shaw. And here's Brunt, tries a shot! Danso clears it away. Lovely feet. He's got space in the area. And he can clear it away. Now it's Richarlison. It's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Saar. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Bissouma. And he cuts out the supply. De Ligt. And it's Casemiro. Looking for options for movement. Garnacho. Ugarte. And here's Højlund. Bruno Fernandes! Bruno Fernandes. Swung in towards the middle. Decent hit! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Goal for Manchester United. After 68 minutes is number 25.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Bissouma.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball. Tottenham Hotspur showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Out to the left it goes. Bentancur. Bissouma. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. That's played in low. Casemiro. Ahmad. And Dallo. He's had it taken off him. Romero. Bissouma. Now Pedro Porro. Sarr. Forwards and with intent. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Sarr. Bissouma. Tottenham Hotspur looking to pass their way through. And
responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 9, Richarlison.
quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Ugarte. Ball swung in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Can he put it away? Somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Gets a good foot in there. Stood up well to him there. Turns back here, probably the best option. Ahmad. Garnacho. Garnacho! Somehow he managed to miss it. Van de Ven. Aim forwards. Richarlison looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
are, he is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Over to the left. Grate. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, great ball!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's heaved it away. Referee's given a throw. Oh, that's nice. Cross into the box.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Hoyland! A real chance and a real let-off. Bentancur. Now Romero. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
He's got away. Garnacho. He's a sharp little ball here. Romero attempts a clearance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Out towards the flank. Shapes to shoot!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Out to the right. He is through here.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He's in plenty of space here. Van der Ven with the clearance.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Lindelof cuts it out. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Played out towards the right wing. Corner it is.
Both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Mount. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Great finish! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Yeah, Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Goal for Manchester United after 90 minutes is number 9.
United take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Sarr. Danso.